Rat Fitty 44. Rat Fitty 44.
Welcome back to another Rat Face 44 review. My name is James, and today we have G.I. Joe Classified Series, David L. Bazooka, Katzenbergen. Katzenbergen. And we'll unbox it and take a really close look at it. So let's get this started. Alright everybody, let's take a look at the packaging. You know, it's just, this is going to be gone away of the dinosaur, this type of packaging. As we all know, as G.I. Joe Classified collectors, there's not going to be any plastic, or at least the minimal amount of plastic that will be on these figures. This is going to be one of those things, right, that we wish we still had. But so anyways, so let's take a look at the overall display here. You see all the weapons. You got a bunch, really decent amount. I like the bombs. You got some really another kind of cartoonish artwork here. A bazooka. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing, but he's in action. So you got the Tiger Force. You got the G.I. Joe Classified Series. You got Bazooka, and the last name that's really hard to pronounce, for me at least. You got some really cool artwork on the side here. Check that out. I like this artwork better. I guess it's the same artist that does this art, but I wish this was kind of like on the front than this one. Anyways, there's a lot of explosions and a lot of kind of smoke, flame type things in the background. Nice contrast. And you got the typical kind of looking Cobra Island type of artwork here. It's just a jungle Cobra base, I'm assuming. Nothing that great. I wish they would obviously have a file card. It would be nice. Tiger Force logo is really neat. You got some mumbo jumbo here. Got a little bit of damage in transit from Target from the United States, and it's number 54. And you got the symbols on the side here. You could look those up online. Alright, so let's open up this box and take a look at the figure. So we're gonna go from the bottom. One piece of tape, which is the easiest place to open it up. Legal mumbo jumbo. Alright, there he is, in plastic. Let's get him out. Give me just one moment here. Alright, so let's take a look at the accessories from smallest to biggest. So it comes with all these individual rockets for his bazooka. There are 4 of them. They're all exactly the same. And I'm assuming that they go on the backpack. Alright, so let's take a look at the backpack here. Some kind of a plainish type backpack. We got some molded in kind of stitching here. You got the peg, and you got the little slots here, so you could put the rockets on here, and there's holes that go right in. It kind of looks like maybe a 2-piece. It doesn't come apart. And you got this kind of hooks at the bottom here. I'm assuming you just put the bazooka with the strap on the bottom. That's what I'm assuming. So here is the bazooka or rocket launcher. It looks like there's a piece that comes off at the end here, so you can load it up with the missile. So let's look at the sculpting on here. It's really nice. It has this type of black kind of padding here, because I can imagine how much recoil this thing has. Nice sculpting, kind of off-centered hold handle here. You got the trigger. Really cool. We'll do a comparison with the OG bazooka and the Tiger Force bazooka towards the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss out. And also, he comes with a helmet. Pretty cool. It's in kind of a reddish color, reddish brown on the inside, and they have these kind of loose straps. Okay, so let's take a look at the figure. Overall, let's take a look at the overall paint and style of this figure. He has this kind of football jersey. Let me know what team this would be. I know there's a lot of people saying which team jersey he would be wearing. We'll go from top to bottom here. He has some black hair parted on the side. You got the awesome mustache. You can't go wrong with awesome 80s mustache. Also, you know, this orange collar, orange and blue, number 14. You got short sleeves, and you got these wristbands, these green wristbands here. And also, he has this floating type belt, silver belt buckle, and you got the Tiger Force pants. Look at that. It's got kind of OG type of dark green, and you got the yellow stripes for the Tiger Force, obviously. And you got these awesome brown boots here. Got some straps. And you got some straps on the top. Pretty plain boots. And you got some little bit of a grip detail at the bottom. And the mustache is just awesome. Take a look at the overall face sculpt here. Looks really cool. Alright, so let's go quickly over the articulation. As you know, this is a different upper body here that has a kind of a diaphragm. They're going all Valiverse diaphragm here. It's pretty sweet. I'm not a fan of the kind of ab crunch hinge here of a lot of the classifieds. I'm not really a fan of. This is a way more sleeker type of articulation, and you can get way more detailed, and it doesn't look as ugly as like a square hinge thing in the middle of the stomach here. So let's take a look. So his head goes all the way around. There is a ball joint at the head and at the neck here. When I turn it, it's a little tight, so I have to hold the neck down and spin it around. I just messed up his neck. I think it looks okay. I didn't think I did a full 360 on that. It's a little tight. So the butterfly joints go about this far. Had to mess around with it a little bit more to get the butterfly joints to move, but has a pretty good range of motion here. You can see that it goes pretty far back, like he's flying. Bazooka could fly. You got a bicep cut, and you got pinless elbows, double jointed, very, very tight joints. Look at that. I'd rather have tight joints than loose joints. As I keep saying, you got a swivel here at the wrist. You got this type of hinge. I think it's up and down. Yeah, up and down here. And this one kind of goes in and out, I'm guessing, or up and down too. It goes up and down. So both go up and down, I'm assuming. It's hard to see where the joint is, yeah, this kind of goes up and down. All right, cool. All right, so we got a hula hoop here in the figure. Very nice range of motion. You could bend that far, this back. I like this a lot. This is probably the best body so far from the classified line, because of the diaphragm here. It changes the game, and I hope they move forward with this type of articulation. Works really well. You got the drop down hips, of course. You know, like his legs stay up. I'm not afraid to break. There's no kind of resistance or whatnot, like I've seen in some classified figures, but the legs go right up. Not really afraid anymore, which is really cool. Like they're improving. So over here, you don't have pinless knees, unfortunately, because I'm thinking these legs are from a different figure. We'll do a comparison of that, but they're double jointed. It's pretty cool. You got a swivel at the thigh here. You got a boot cut, rockers, yeah, at the ankles. So there you go. There's the articulation of this figure. So let's just gear him up right now. We're gonna do the backpack, and we're gonna load up these missiles here, or rockets, I should say. I guess they fit in the hole. There you go. So they kind of do that. Okay, so I have all the rockets or missiles. I'm assuming they're rockets or missiles. I'm not even really 100% sure. So we got all these loaded up. It looks like it's not centered. Like there's a two-piece at the top. It's kind of a little off. But these missiles definitely fit a lot better than Major Blood. The Major Blood missiles just fall out if you look at them wrong. I'm gonna put the backpack on. It's a little bit weird. Get on. It fits. Kind of wish they would change up the backpack peg a little bit, because it kind of just like floats there. It feels like it's gonna break off, but it'll stay. I got the floating belt here. That's a little bit of a pain. Let's try something. I want to put one of the rockets in the bazooka. Yes, I am. So you put it in downwards as it shoots out this side, I'm assuming. So just there, and now it's loaded. Yeah, totally comes out this way. So you got the strap, it kind of gets in the way a little bit as I'm doing this, but not too bad. Fits good. You got the tight elbows for sure. Definitely a tight elbow. So I'm guessing that this goes here like that. That looks pretty sweet. Awesome. All right, so let's put his helmet on. Awesome. That looks freaking dope. Really cool. I'm gonna have to get the OG one as soon as it comes out, obviously, and we'll definitely do a comparison when I get that figure in hand. It's probably gonna be coming next year or sometime. I don't know if they announced the release. I think they did. I'm just rambling right now. Let's do some comparisons. So let's get I don't know, Sergeant Slaughter, another giant figure, another huge guy. We'll put them side by side. They're both on the same ringside collectible stand, so you can see how they measure up. It looks like Sergeant Slaughter is a tad bigger. And we got the biggest figure in the classified line, Serpentor, for sure. He is towering over all these massive figures. They're just getting bigger and bigger. Here's another one. A closer inspection of Bazooka. He has the same, I think they're the same pants, or the same legs, I should say, as Gung Ho here. So here we'll take a look at Roadblock, and I'm thinking it's the same legs also. Let's take a look. Yeah, the pockets are the same. The only thing is different would be the boots. And the the boots and the feet are different. And let's take a look at his boots, Gung Ho's boots. So they have different boots. So they're using the same kind of upper leg and knees for 3 of these figures, which is not bad as long as they look different. But it's a way of cost-cutting measure, of course, since you're getting most of new parts here. The arms, on the other hand, I was thinking maybe they're Sergeant Slaughter's arms, but they look different. As you can see here, they are different. One's pins and one's pinless. It's pretty easy to spot. Here's a shot of all the most of the big figures in the classified line. So here's a comparison with the OG Tiger Force figure. As you can see, there has been some updates with the color scheme. With Bazooka, it's the true away jersey of the old New England Patriots away jersey, especially with the colors on the sleeve here. The OG is more like an orange, more like a yellowish Tiger Force version, and they kind of updated it to be a lot more accurate. The backpacks, definitely a nice homage, missing the water canister that the OG one has here. And you got the bazooka, which obviously there's way more detail in the classified version than in the 80s one. It's just plain black bazooka rocket launcher. Really cool. Thank you very much for watching my Ratface 44 review. And I'm going to have the rest of the classified new wave Target exclusives, which is Recondo and Python Patrol Officer. And we'll have each individual reviews on those. So I appreciate everybody who's watching my videos. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Yo, Joe, and Cobra!